special announcement. We're officially right around the corner from a eclipse, okay? We're entering eclipse season. I'm going to go ahead and say eclipse season, maybe squeeze season. Why do I say that? Because when we ran from 14 to 70, that was off a full moon eclipse. And this Saturday on April 30th, we have a new moon eclipse. And it's when the moon is in the sign of Taurus and the moon is exalted in Taurus. This is a big time eclipse. I'm dropping a whole nother video just for the eclipse. And guys, right after this new moon eclipse, we're going to have another eclipse, full moon eclipse at that on May 15th, guys. Remember, that last eclipse that took us to 70 was also in May, guys. So, hey, it's eclipse season, squeeze season. Time will tell. Welcome to the Market Moon Lord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the blue moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. But welcome back to another financial astrology DD video on AMC that you literally cannot get anywhere else. I'm your boy Jason Alexander, Blue Moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. And if you guys are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because we're going to take this channel to another level. And if you guys want to show support and want to help this video reach more apes and moon lords and other people in AMC, GameStop, meme stocks, go ahead and like the video, engage with the video. And if you guys are still holding strong and this price movement hasn't scared you, go ahead and drop some diamonds in the mother chat. All right. So guys, whoo, yes, it's been a crazy time. It hasn't been fun, but if you guys have been in the game long enough, you know it's nothing but manipulation. And guys, we just have to, you know, we're going to have to wait for all this nonsense to die down, okay? I was hoping that we're going to get some really good movement with the Libra full moon as far as Putin in the war. The good news is, guys, is they didn't escalate stuff. He didn't escalate stuff on his full moon in his sign. That is great. All right. So to me, I'm still very optimistic that we are still headed the right direction with that. Now, we're about to have a new moon in a Venus sign still. It's not Libra, but it's still a Venus sign, Taurus. Okay. So it is going to affect the Libras and people with a lot of Venus energy. This is a very, eclipse is karmic, guys. And it's a lot, it lasts longer. It's a longer effect, way longer effect than a full moon. Typically, you know, the typical full moon transit it peaks, you know, within 3 days of the full moon. But the eclipse are new moons and full moons that last for 6 months, and they're with the natal nodes, the south node and the north node, and those are destiny points, you could say. Okay, and so these eclipses come with a lot of karma, and I'm gonna describe to you exactly what the Taurus eclipse means. I already made the video for that. I'm dropping that video right after this video comes out, so don't forget to check that out. But it's a big deal for everybody, not just the stock market, okay? But for you, for me, for your mother, for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend, it is a big deal for the entire world. And we're gonna have a new moon eclipse, and then we're gonna have a full moon eclipse. So guys, eclipse season could be squeeze season, okay? For sure. But let's go ahead and check out the moon phases. Now, I'm just a messenger. You guys know that. I'm just telling you the cosmic weather, what it looks like. And you guys know we've been having this line of support right over here for the longest time. And right now we are underneath that. Okay, so that right there is not what I was looking for. Okay, not going underneath this line. And we definitely went underneath this line. Okay, so I have to tell you guys what that means based on the moon phases. Okay, so on Wednesday, we're going to be in the range 3 days before the new moon. Okay. Now, if you guys were in the Discord, you guys saw some of the DD I was dropping. Typically, the algorithms will start going long 7 days within a new moon transit, which that will be on actual Monday when trading day wise, that's going to put us 7 days within that. So based on that, we could see some upside. Okay. But based on, you know, us breaking this level of support right here at the $17 line is not bullish. Okay. In fact, to me, we could definitely keep dropping a little bit within 3 days of that new moon. So hopefully, yes, the moon's on Saturday. So Thursday, we could potentially start seeing, that's when I really want to start seeing an uptrend, okay? Before then, we could keep dipping a little bit. And guys, we could hit $13 again, okay? Please believe if we get anywhere near that $13 level, I am going to load the boat even more, okay? That is a fact. Now, we could just start flattening out right here. And as long as I would say by Thursday, we're around that $17 mark, that will be the launch pad for the new moon to take us probably the following Monday, because the new moon falls on Saturday. But we could get a pop on Friday, right? But I do expect that new moon pop, if we can be around that $17 mark, to take us back over here to the high $28 level mark, okay? And you can see on this full moon over here, we popped that high. That's where we want to be. So the next moon phase pop, to me, will take us around that $28 mark. Now, this is an eclipse, all right? And then the next one is going to be a full moon. So if we somehow... by the new moon, if we are here, the full moon is going to take us to the $35 mark. Keep that in mind. And it's an eclipse. So honestly, yeah, you guys know what happened over here on this eclipse, okay? You guys know what happened. So I don't have to keep explaining that to you guys. You guys know what I'm looking for, okay? Now, if we do go down to this $3 mark, what we're going to want to see to the $13 mark, what we're going to want to see is the increase in volume to confirm that we're going to get the reversal. Okay, as we can see here, the volume has just been dying. It's been a lot of sell volume. The RSI is also heading down to oversold, and then the squeeze, the MACD, that definitely doesn't look like it's turning anytime soon. Okay, so we need to see an increase of volume, and I would like to see the RSI to start pointing up, and hopefully around the end of the week we can start seeing almost no red over here on the MACD, and then begin that following Monday after the Saturday eclipse, coming into it with some green. Okay, now the on balance volume is still looking bullish. Okay, I mean, guys, let's keep it real. This is all manipulation. Most people are still holding the stock. I am not at all scared that people are selling. You guys let me know. I feel like at this point, the people who would have sold have sold. Okay, so you guys let me know if you agree with that, if you don't agree with that, if you think we still have some paper handers lingering. But I know I'm diamond handing, okay? I know I'm diamond handing, but that's what we're looking for, guys, all right? So we have the new moon eclipse on April 30th. I'm dropping a whole video about that, what it means for everybody, not just AMC, but on a personal level. This is a huge exalted moon, exalted in Taurus eclipse. Okay, this is something that really suggests everyone pay attention to, especially since Uranus is in the sign of Taurus. There's a clear understanding here for me, and I have a message for you guys. So check out that video. What we're going to do next is look at the stars from AMC to help us get a better understanding of what's going to happen on the stock. Okay, so you guys know what it is. We got Monday open 9:30 a.m. for AMC's chart. Now, I just spent some time looking at this, and it's suspicious. All right, my initial reaction to Monday is a bang, but it looks more bearish than bullish, unfortunately. The reason I say that is because we have Jupiter, the planet of expansion, and it's making a square to AMC's sun, okay, 0 degrees perfectly. And to me, that is like a more of a deflation type energy. Jupiter deals with things that do with the legal system. The sun deals with things that can do with this company's reputation and CEO. So there could be something coming out. Now, what's cool about this situation is it is sextiling Venus, and we know Venus for AMC is a big player, okay, for AMC, because it's right next to Ascendant. When Venus has been hit before, we have gotten some big movements. Now, the square to Jupiter and the sun, 0 degrees, could be Adam or the company fighting for something, because Jupiter is what we believe in, and Jupiter deals with the legal system, and Venus deals with branding, aesthetics, money, partnerships. So Venus is getting a good touch by that Jupiter, which is expansion. Venus does rule money, okay? Now, but it's a sextile, so it's like a helper, but the main theme is more about that square to the sun. But when I look at Venus, Venus is still getting that 0-degree conjunction from Pluto, and it's coming right to the very, very second of that conjunction. And I told you guys last week that is sudden changes. Anything can happen with that. I would never sell early or think that we couldn't go down and come right back up with Venus conjunct Pluto. We talked about that in the last video. That is literally Pluto is literally the ups and down planet. Suddenly I'm here, suddenly I'm there. Sudden changes, extreme changes, okay? That is literally Pluto. And now Venus is getting a sextile with Jupiter, so it's almost like it's further amplifying that Pluto-Venus energy at the same exact time, okay? So the square could be more about us making a big power move that could piss people off or something, and like the other side, and could make our side happy. It could be something like that, but I won't be surprised if Adam is a little bit more vocal this coming week. Another reason why I say that is because look at the Mercury, okay? Mercury is also getting a square from the transiting Venus, okay? Now, I like Mercury getting hits on this chart because you guys know I say whenever Mercury's getting hits, we're going to get some volatility, some big moves, okay? So I don't think this is going to be a boring week, but a square is a square. Venus, however, is exalted in the sign of Pisces, okay? It's very healthy in the sign of Pisces. And look at where it's meeting at. It's meeting with Neptune and Jupiter, okay? We know Neptune literally rules Hollywood. We know Pisces literally rules Hollywood. Jupiter is the co-ruler of Pisces, okay? And the reason why Pisces and Neptune rule Hollywood, because they rule imagination, they rule the illusion. And what happens when you take a thought for a movie and you create an illusion, put it on the big screen? That's Neptune energy, that's Pisces energy, okay? Venus is the artist, and it's also exalted in Pisces energy because it gets to create an endless ocean, you could say, okay? So this is really good stuff for the movie theaters, guys, period. This is really good stuff for any type of innovative company trying to do something creative, period. All right, Venus is aesthetics, branding as well, partnerships, okay? So I'm seeing some very interesting moves going on, okay? Now, one scenario though, Venus, since it rules partnerships and Pisces kind of rules the fish swimming away, escapism, there could be some type of partnership that we're getting rid of. There's definitely like some transformations with partnership going on here, okay? Now it could be resources as well, because Venus deals with money, Pluto deals with money. All right, but I'm seeing some type of big moves being made where, you know, it might be 2 steps forward, 1 step back. They could be purchasing something and getting into more debt. It could be something like that. We talked about the credit card thing being the money thing that AMC started, the credit card system. That was very Pluto-Venus conjunction energy. Okay, so we could be hearing something like that. But there seems like there might be some news with this Mercury square Venus stuff going on here. Okay, so we're definitely going to watch for that. Now, I do like where the moon is, though, on this day. It's conjunct that Neptune 0 degrees. When Jupiter was conjunct this Neptune, remember, Neptune's very strong for AMC in the Pisces sign and the movie sign. When Jupiter conjuncted this one time, that's when we ran very high. I forget exactly which run that was, but we went pretty hard. I do like the moon right here. I do like the moon right there. All right, so Monday looks volatile. Monday definitely looks volatile. I'm not really paying too much attention to what's happening to the midheaven because I haven't really seen too much history going on there when we get planets hitting that, but there is quite a bit, and the Mercury opposition hitting the midheaven would suggest news, for sure. Especially with partnerships, Venus energy, something creative, Neptune energy, square Saturn. That's that energy I was saying, some type of pullback at the same time. Maybe 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay. So yeah, so far it's looking pretty interesting. I'm going to go to Saturday and take a look at that eclipse. Okay, so everything to me is leading to this karmic event eclipse, okay? So this is definitely going to tell me the big story that's happening right now, and a 6-month story as well. If you guys didn't see the video that I'm about to drop the video right after I put this one out, of what the eclipse means in general for everybody, and give you a really good idea what else it can mean for the stock market and stuff like that, take a look at that video. I'm going simply to keep this video about just what I see on the AMC stock. Okay, well, the very first thing I see is Pluto went retrograde. So let me see the exact time that went retrograde, because that's interesting. Okay, so were we not just talking about this Pluto? Literally. And guys, this is, wow. Right before the eclipse, Pluto goes retrograde. Jeesh. And that happens at 3:30 on Friday. Interesting. Power hour Friday could be very, very interesting. Pluto is the last planet of the zodiac, guys. All right. Pluto is a very powerful planet. It's the slowest moving planet for our solar system. So when Pluto does something, it's big time. When Pluto hits your chart, it's big time. When Pluto goes over a planet in conjunction, like it's doing on AMC's Venus, it's big time. It is big time. Okay. To me, this is like, it's just the beginning of the transformation of the company AMC when I see something like this. Okay. Right. It's like a Pluto. Wow. Pluto goes retrograde, literally right on top of Venus and the ascendant, 1 degree off, but in this, and that's definitely valid. This is a big signal of big time changes, big time transformations, big time partnerships, big time power moves, big time branding changes, money changes, debt changes. This is huge. Okay, right before the eclipse, that is karmic. Okay, now I'm not going to say, oh, because Pluto goes retrograde right there on Friday, something's going to happen power hour on Friday. I'm not saying that, because Pluto's been slowing down leading into the retrograde. But that is huge that it happened. It officially went into retrograde before the eclipse. That's big. And on top of Venus for AMC. Okay, let's check out the eclipse. This looks like I literally just unpaused it, and I just want to say the first thing I see right off the bat on this eclipse is look at where it's happening for AMC. Look at what it's hitting. It is hitting Pluto for AMC's Pluto, and it's going to sextile AMC's moon. That is very bullish energy. All right. Keep in mind, this eclipse is with the moon being exalted in the sign of Taurus, and AMC's moon is at home in the sign of Cancer, getting hit by this eclipse, while it's also getting hit by the sun, 0 degrees, obviously, because the moon and the moon, the sun and the moon are together during the new moon, and it's getting a trine from Mars. This is like a energy going towards AMC. Mars is energy, Mars is passion. Mars is in Mars is in the sign of Pisces. Definitely. Something creative might be in the works for AMC in this near future. I think they might have something up their sleeve, guys. What is this Venus doing? Venus is conjunct Jupiter. I really like that, because Venus is exalted in a sign of Pisces, in the Hollywood sign, and Jupiter is trying to expand something. Okay, it's still square the sun. So to me, this is like Venus and Jupiter are really trying to get some type of creative move going for AMC. Saturn still square the midheaven. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so overall, I do want to say this eclipse looks pretty interesting for making some type of big time move for the company that hasn't been done before. That's going to bring more people in, a different attraction that's going to bring people more closer to AMC, because this is very there's a lot of water energy involved with this. So it's like they're going to do something that's going to help connect them more to people, I think. It could be something, just a more creative idea, something, some type of new venture for AMC is definitely in the works. Now, I want to say that the retrograde to Pluto conjunct AMC's ascendant, right when it goes retrograde, remember retrograde is time of restriction, redoing, reanalyzing, refining. So there could be some delays going on with it. There could be some new ideas getting spent. But when Pluto goes forward again, I really think there's going to be some big changes. Big changes. But we're going to start getting some of the ideas or news of those big changes very, very soon. Very, very soon. Okay. So guys, go ahead and watch the video I did, or I'm about to put out right after this video, about the Taurus eclipse. That's going to give you guys a bigger idea of what this eclipse means for everybody. AMC looks interesting, guys, but I'm not going to say like, yeah, I'm seeing those transits that's going to bring those fireworks next week for sure. This clip, remember, doesn't come until Saturday. However, overall, I see more good than bad. I see a lot of potential big time sudden transformations with the company. And I don't think we're supposed to really know what it is. They're working behind the scenes. All this Pisces energy, all this water energy is very behind the scenes energy. And Pluto is very behind the scenes energy as well. So we're going to know when we're supposed to know. Okay. But for sure with this Pluto energy and this Venus energy, I'm very, very bullish overall on the company. That is a fact. That is a fact. And honestly, we have seen some really big moves when we've had planets in Pisces, especially when the moon's been here. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. Okay. I'm curious of when Mars gets over here with them, what's going to happen, because that's going to be close to hitting that Mercury. But yeah, guys, it's tough. This is tough because we're dealing with manipulation. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. Remember when we ran from 14 to 70, it was an eclipse. So we have 2 eclipses coming in a row. And you guys let me know what you think about that. You guys let me know if you're still holding AMC strong, if you guys still believe in the play. Go ahead and hit the like button if you guys want to show some love and help the algorithm push this out to more people. And go ahead and check us out at the Market Moonlord Discord. A lot of cool people there. I'm also just dropping random thoughts throughout the week if you guys want to catch that. Anyway, don't forget to watch the video of the actual eclipse. I'm Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. You're watching Market Moonlord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. Until next time, peace.
Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune.